Efficiently highest quality product, baby.
There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live Livegood opportunity webinar for Thursday afternoon. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO. I've got my three awesome co-founders here with me today. We'll let them say hello, and we will get rocking. We've got our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday Zoom.
Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hey, what's up? No, just kidding. Lisa's on the call. She's on the call. I know she just landed, though, so we'll see if she can join, but I just jumped in.
All right, and that guy is our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin. Awesome. All right, so let's jump right in. As you guys have probably heard and seen, the buzz is out. Livegood is officially the fastest growing company in the entire nutritional supplement industry, as well as the entire network marketing industry. We've put on over 2 million members in just our first few years, faster than any other company has ever grown in the history of both of those industries, and we are just getting started. We just launched a couple days ago a new fundraising initiative that is already driving a lot of excitement, a lot of new volume, momentum, that is just going to fill the matrix and help a lot more people make even more money than they already are. We've got the highest duplication rate in the network marketing industry, as well as the highest retention rate, meaning people continuing to order product every single month. And the cool thing about that is, unlike most network marketing companies out there, we don't have a product purchase requirement. Nobody has to buy any of these products to qualify to get paid in the compensation plan. In fact, buying products doesn't affect your commissions at all. Not like you buy more product, you're qualified for more commissions, like what happens in a lot of network marketing companies out there. You don't have to buy any, and even with that, we're selling more product than most companies out there. We've got more reorders than any company out there in the industry, and more people making money percentage-wise than any other company in the industry. When I say that, the average person the average company in the network marketing industry has about 1 to 2% of people earning income on a monthly basis. We're over 30%. Over 30% of our affiliates, more than 10 times the average network marketing company out there, are in profit. And that's a very significant number. And if you factor in how many people are saving more money than they're spending on the highest quality nutritional supplements on the planet at the lowest prices, we're talking about 100% of people are making more money than they're spending every month. So very exciting stuff going on with Livegood. We're in our 4th year now, coming up on our 4-year anniversary in December, a few months away. And again, over 2 million members, and this is just the beginning. So really exciting stuff. I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan, to talk a little bit more about the timing, positioning, why we're growing so fast, and where we're going in the next few years. And for those of you guys who don't know this awesome dude, he is a legend in the network marketing industry. I mean, he has helped a lot of people, a lot of companies grow. He's consulted with a lot of organizations individually as well as at a corporate perspective. The guy knows business, but more than anything, he is all about helping you guys, helping the little guy win. He answers his phone, responds to emails. He's on like 10 Zooms a day with organizations in Livegood all over the world. Loves every minute of it. Loves seeing you guys win. With that, our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan.
Hey, Ben, thank you so much for the kind words, man. You do this every time. You make me blush every time. I'm so thankful for you, man. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give it back to Ben a little bit real quick, because we want to talk about timing. It's extremely important. I had the honor and pleasure of meeting this young man 26 years ago. As my wife, Melissa, and I at the time, we were looking for a little side hustle to get involved with, and I signed up with the side hustle like 10 million other Americans have, over 100 million people worldwide have, and I was the luckiest guy on the planet to sign Ben Glinsky in. He was in his early 20s, and I've never seen a guy work so hard, so fast, just keeping the integrity, the center of everything he did. And he's probably going to share with you either today or tomorrow in our amazing Party Starter Friday Zoom, that how he walked away from the industry after achieving all the goals that a lot of people dream about. And for me to see him coming back to the world of home-based business and supplementation, and over 2 million people just grabbing the tiger by the tail, we're about to change the world. And this is such a blessing, Ben, for you to come back and just just do this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just honored with that. But we want to focus on the timing. But again, thank you, Ben, for the kind words. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happened to our planet just a few short years ago. People got locked up. One of the things that did is make people wiser shoppers. Ben talks about people getting educated. People start asking questions that, hey, what do you got on this product that you're not telling me what's in it? So here's what's going on in the world. People got locked down, they became wiser shoppers. People become looking for value instead of paying extra and not asking questions. Let's look at what's happening in the marketplace. You got in the United States of America, where we're based, you got a company called Costco. 110 million people are paying Costco $12.95 a month so they can buy milk, they can buy groceries, they can buy everything they need for themselves. Then let's talk about another company called Amazon. 225 million people are paying Amazon. I believe it's $14.95 a month now to be a Prime member so they can buy things at a lower cost for themselves because people buy and have it shipped. Now let's see what's going on in the world of home-based business, that where we come from. Traditionally, companies make a product for about 1/10 of what they bring it to their distributors for, so the distributor will pay 10 times for a product and then resell it to their friends. Those companies are known to be the seller club. With Livegood, we are a buyer's club. We're a company with over 2 million pioneers that are getting healthy, staying healthy, doing it in an affordable way. And by doing so, Dr. Goodkin, which is our amazing formulator, gets the opportunity to go out there with the permission of our CEO and put the most expensive ingredients in our product. We tell you exactly how much or what we put in every product. We give you 100% money back guarantee. And on top of all that, like that wasn't enough, we give you amazing free training with Lisa and Ryan every Monday. Because the days of overpaying for nutritional products, so maybe 1 or 2 people on top of some compensation plan will get paid over, is over. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening on all of those levels. If you look at what's happened in the world, I mean, consumer buying habits have shifted. People are moving away from expensive, overpriced things, more towards affordability and value. Exactly as Nader said, they're comparing prices. They're looking for value. And they're not going to overpay for a low-quality product when they could get a better one for half the price or a quarter of the price in many cases. And another thing about our products that really sets them apart from every other company out there. So, like, this is another greens product out there. You might have heard of it. They market a lot. They spend a lot of money on advertisers, influencers, all that stuff. Sell it for, costs like $5 or $6 to make. They sell it for $59. They don't tell you how much of any ingredient is in the product. They just have a list. They call it a proprietary blend that tells you what's in it, but not how much. So like spirulina, one of the most nutrient-dense superfoods in the world. They have it listed right here to try to get you excited that there's spirulina in it. But how much spirulina is actually in the product? Nobody knows because they don't tell you. It very likely could just be a sprinkle just so they say it's in there without having it be enough to do anything, to have a therapeutic benefit. On top of that, it's not organic. They don't show any of those third-party tests. You don't know if it's grown with chemicals, pesticides, loaded with toxins, or lead, whatever. It's clean. In fact, this product was recently recalled because people got salmonella from it. You could look it up. Don't trust me. I don't think you should trust anyone anymore. Just do your own research. Look up Live It Up Green salmonella, and you'll see that this product had and it's such an easy thing to test for. If they're really doing third-party tests, like they claim they are, they easily would have found salmonella probably before it was even put into their product. Like one of the ingredients was probably contaminated. They didn't test it when it came in, mixed the product, sold it, didn't test it after it was made, got it out to market. People started getting sick, and now they have to recall it, which means everyone can send it back and get a free refund or just request a refund. I don't know what they're doing with it. But that's the difference between Livegood and all these other brands. It's one thing to say you do third-party testing. It's a complete different thing to actually show it on your website. I haven't seen a single network marketing company, for those of you who might be in a company selling nutritional supplements, who has ever shown third-party tests. Yeah, but the CEO is very respected and very, what's the word that people use, Nader? He has a lot of integrity. We hear integrity a lot, right? You hear that word, network marketing? I hear integrity all the time. Yeah, if you have integrity, show the third-party test. Show people what they're putting in their body. Show people what you're putting in the product. Show people those third-party tests so they know there's no heavy metals, there's no lead, there's no toxins, there's no glyphosates. You guys know what glyphosates are? It's the deadly poison in Roundup that farmers and stuff spray. Like, I have a golf course. We use it on our golf course to get rid of weeds, and it's terrible. And that's why, like, people who live around golf courses get toxins because there's so much chemicals there. But it gets into the raw materials. It gets into ingredients. And if you're not testing for that, and if you're not using clean, healthy, USDA certified organic, which means you don't use any of those chemicals, pesticides, or glyphosates, then there's a very good chance it is contaminated. And if the company's not showing you the third-party test to show you that it's not contaminated, it's very scary because there's a very good chance it is. And that's why, you know, two things we do. Number one, we show all those third-party tests. And the reason for that is two reasons. Number one, we want to know that these products are clean. We take every single one of these products. I'm not putting anything in my body if I haven't seen the certificates of analysis, if I haven't seen the heavy metals test, if I haven't seen the glyphosate test, if I don't know that it's not toxic, I'm not putting it in my body. So that's number one. But number two, it's the right thing to do. Like, people deserve to know what they're putting in their body. And it really blows my mind. And it's getting, you know, as Nader said, not only are consumer buying habits shifting, but a lot of that is they're getting educated. And they're not just blindly believing any celebrity or influencer they see on TikTok or Instagram who says, buy this product. They're actually doing some research, asking for the third-party testing results, asking for those certificates of analysis to see if it really, truly is a clean, healthy product. And so because of that education, people are moving away from those brands that claim they do third-party tests but don't show it, moving away from brands that don't tell you what's in the product. And that's the second thing, is we show you. Like, all these brands, they claim, and you guys have probably seen it in network marketing, probably a lot of times. People will ask you what's in it. They're like, oh, it's a proprietary blend. We don't want anyone to steal our formula. Have you guys heard that before? That's a weak way, word I'm going to use today, Nader, of saying we're too embarrassed to tell you what's actually in the product. If you're, like, there's nothing wrong with a proprietary blend. A proprietary blend just means that it's your own unique formula. But to be scared that someone's going to copy it, I mean, maybe from a marketing perspective, there's a little truth to that. But if you're truly confident in what you have, like, you want the recipe for the best super greens on the planet, USDA certified organic, here it is. We show you every single amount of every single ingredient in the product. You know how much spirulina is in our product? 1,600 milligrams per serving. You know how much is in this one? No, because they don't tell you. It's probably like 50 milligrams. Literally like less than a 30th of how much we have in this. In other words, you'd have to take a whole bag of this to get as much spirulina as you get in one scoop of our USDA certified organic super greens. And that's just one of our awesome products. $34.95 retail, just $19.95 as a member of Livegood. Even these big brands that you see out there, paying big celebrities. It's funny, I did a video yesterday, Nader.
Yeah.
That, just tell a quick story. Because I'm excited for it to come out. I post a video every day. But, so apparently LeBron James did a commercial for Kia. And nothing wrong with Kia cars, but do you really think if LeBron James is going out to buy a car, he's going to Kia? Like, again, no disrespect, but he's not shopping. Like, to believe that he's driving a Kia because he loves Kia and not because they're paying him millions of dollars to say that it's a good car is ridiculous. And it's the same thing that's happening in the nutritional supplement space. I mean, do you think Lewis Hamilton and Hugh Jackman really care what's in this product? Or do they care that AG1's paying them millions of dollars to say that they use it and say that it's good? Same thing with IM8, that red powder that David Beckham uses. You think David Beckham really cares what's in it, or do you think he cares that they're giving him millions of dollars to tell you guys to buy it? Like, that's what's going on in the supplement space, and people are waking up. They're getting smarter. Like, would you rather buy this product for $99 just so Hugh Jackman and Lewis Hamilton and whoever else they're paying make more money? Or would you rather get a better product for literally a quarter of the price at Livegood, USDA certified organic, not organic, tells you exactly how much of every ingredient is in it, doesn't tell you how much of any ingredient is in it. And that's what really separates us from every other company out there. And that's why we're not just competing with network marketing companies out there. We are disrupting this entire nutritional supplement space. Over 2 million people have made the switch from these low-quality brands to Livegood for higher quality products, better prices, full transparency. Get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and make some extra income in your spare time from home. And we are, again, when we say this is just the beginning, guys, Nader gave you those numbers. Costco, over 100 million members. Amazon, over 200 million members. We're at 2 million with the best supplements on the planet at the lowest prices for products every single person in the world needs to be taking every single day. There is a huge market for what we're doing. And I mean, I fully expect, Nader thinks we're going to get to 100 million members in the next 5 or 6 years. I think 50 million is a very realistic example. But I mean, I think there's no possible way we don't get to at least 20 to 30 million just without doing anything, just because of word is spreading. I mean, once people see this, they can't unsee it. No one's going back to spending $70 for a lower quality product when they can get the best one on the market at the best price for way less. It just, it makes sense. So, and when you're looking at 2 million compared to 20 million, that's a lot of people. We talk about the comp plan here in a minute. The only place for those people to go is under the ones who are already in there. So from a health perspective, first of all, you guys need these supplements. Let me talk about one more supplement. I'll turn it over to Ryan. But this is our Ultra Magnesium Complex. Magnesium plays a role in every single thing our bodies do. Every bodily function depends on magnesium to function correctly. If you've got cramps, if you've got migraines, if you've got headaches, if you've got digestive issues, if you've got sleep issues, I mean, if something's wrong in your body, there's very good chances because you're not getting enough magnesium. Something everybody should be taking. Most people are not getting enough in their daily diet. This is $9.95. Less than $10 a month. 30 cents a day for something every person absolutely should be taking and very realistically could change your life, and it has a full 90-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. If you think that we're not going to 20 million members when we've got that kind of quality, that kind of pricing, I mean, it just makes perfect sense. Once people see it, they can't unsee it. Again, anytime people think of a nutritional supplement, think of what's in a product, think of what they need, and they've heard of Livegood before, they're not buying any other product. And that's why, unlike every other brand where people are like, oh, I tried that company. Once they find Livegood, they're not going back to any other company. Highest quality products, lowest prices, full transparency, and 90-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. $9.95 for magnesium. I told you I was going to turn over to Ryan in a second, but 2 more quick products. Vitamin D, protect your immune system and your bones, and our multivitamin. You got to bridge those nutritional gaps. These 3 products, we call this our Daily Essentials Pack, $29.95 for all 3 products. Less than $1 a day, $30 a month for something everybody needs. That's the Livegood difference. So yes, from a health perspective, that's why you guys need this. From an income perspective and a timing perspective, a disruption perspective, first mover advantage, all that stuff, guys, to get in just over 2 million members before we go to 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, 100 million members over the next few years is a huge opportunity. But in 5 years from now, when we have 50 plus million members, the opportunity is not going to be there. It's not going to be as big. It's just like if Amazon went network marketing today. They said, okay, from now on, everyone you bring into Amazon, you're going to get paid commissions on. Who are you going to pitch on Amazon? Everybody's already in. Everybody already knows about it. Right now, nobody knows about Livegood. But in 5 years, that's not going to be the case. So the opportunity, the window is wide open right now. And that residual income, you build it now, guys, it's going to continue coming in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years down the road, unlike all these other companies that go and go the other way. We're going to keep growing, and we're going to stay consistent because once people see it, they can't unsee it. Once people find Livegood, they're never buying products from anywhere else, and they don't need to. And I'm not saying that as anything other than we make the best products, offer them at the best prices. We take care of our customers. We do the right thing. We show all the certificates of analysis, all the transparency, and just do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. So with that, let's go out to our awesome Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin. Usually I introduce Lisa here today, and she's going through customs in Canada right now, and hopefully she can join us on the call later in a few minutes. But Dr. Ryan, I mean, again, we don't make these products to sell these products. We make these products to use these products, and we make them available for you guys to be able to purchase them, or everybody, for just a few dollars above cost. So when this guy is formulating products, he's not looking about like, okay, what ingredients can we say are in this so we can sell a lot of it? He's looking at what's going to give people the best results. What ingredients can I use that are absolutely going to help people get benefit from this product, that are going to solve an issue, that are going to give people what they're deficient in, and help people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And so every ingredient is very intentional in every one of our ingredients, in every one of our products, but just as intentional is everything that is not in our products. And that's where a lot of companies don't really focus. Because you can put a lot of good stuff in a product, but as soon as you put in some bad stuff, you're totally offsetting the good. So you won't find anything negative, harmful, toxic that's going to hurt you in any one of our products. And I think that's a very, very powerful statement. So with that, our awesome Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Oh, Ben, thank you very much. You know, for Lisa and I both, I'd say we probably have 30 years combined experience in sort of the traditional medicine, practice of medicine in a lot of sense, right? But that's really like, I would say probably 10% of what we, maybe more, maybe a little bit more, but like most of what we bring to the table, most of the energy, most of the knowledge, the education and stuff is our work outside of that classroom type stuff, right? Like it's our work in our lifestyle. It's the way we live. It's the way we operate. It's the way that we share with friends and family. Leading by example is of course important for both of us. But Lisa, she's not here, so real quick. But Lisa is an exercise physiologist, master in exercise physiology. She's a certified functional health coach. She's a nutritionist. She's a personal trainer. You know, she's done a lot of stuff, and she really has a passion for helping others through education. I mean, that's really like her passion. That's her calling. For me, I'm a doctor of pharmacy. I'm a pharmacy owner. I'm a compounding pharmacy guy. I understand formulations. That's the world I live in. That's the world that I enjoy the most. And Ben was right. Ben was so spot on to say that it's about outcomes for me. And the problem that I've encountered, of course, is that if you transition from a sort of a reactive sick care evidence-based model, right? So more like a Western medicine model, you transition into the dietary supplement world where you are not required to get an FDA approval. And this is speaking to America, obviously, because that's where we operate, but we serve a lot of outside. But you're not required to get an FDA approval, which means you can't make a claim, right? You have to have an FDA approval to make a claim that you can treat, cure, prevent, mitigate some type of disease process. Well, in the dietary supplements world, it gets more closely regulated to the food industry. And with that, it allows a lot of these like weird, like, I don't know, unscrupulous people, operators, businesses that just kind of want to capitalize on their marketing efforts. And yeah, that has now evolved into this big influencer model. It's a version of that, right? You still don't know who really, most of the time, you don't really know who the formulator is or the owner of the company is. You really don't know much about the company at all. And so, and when you ask questions, you don't get that information. It's not available. It's kind of crazy. But being in the food-related aspect allows these people a lot of wiggle room, right? They can kind of do a lot. They're still required to do stuff, and the stuff that they're required to do, half the time they don't even do it. Like the one example Ben just gave about that greens that has a salmonella, had a salmonella recall. Well, that's a requirement. Like you have to test the material for microbial testing is a requirement. It would test for staph. It would test for salmonella. But that should have been caught, especially in a powder. Powders are very stable. Like that should have been an obvious one. There's no reason. It's unacceptable. I can't imagine how that even got by, other than the fact that they just did not do it. So, but why? It makes no sense. It's a little bit of money to test. It's a lot easier, though, and a lower cost to do the testing to prevent a recall or prevent some brand reputational harm. You know, there's a lot of like negatives that come from being sneaky and cheap. You know, and that's what I love about this company is that we don't have to do that. We're fully transparent on all the testing. We spend the money to get the extra testing done. So like there's required testing and there's additional testing, right? The additional stuff would be like your glyphosate and the super greens. It would be an additional heavy metal panel looking for other, new heavy metal, whatever. It would be ORAC testing for oxygen reactive absorbance capacity. It's basically like your antioxidant potential. You'll see that in our super reds and our super greens because we do have a lot of antioxidants. Yeah, I mean a lot of testing, and I say that because I want to make sure that you understand that the intention of using certain ingredients and developing certain products. Now, Ben says, once you see Livegood or find Livegood, you won't go back to another company. That is almost entirely true. Now, there's some things we, of course, don't have, and that's where Lisa and I kind of enjoy asking you, like, hey, if we don't have something, send it to us, but tell us what brand you're using. What are you using right now that you're not able to get from Livegood? And we'll look at it, and we'll give you honest feedback if it's a good product, a mediocre product, or a crap product. And I'll be honest, I haven't had many good products, not many good ones. I would say even the brands that historically have carved out the niche of, say, prescriber grade, if that makes any sense, or physician grade, or doctor grade, those are the ones that you typically have to have an account set up for, and you get it through your doctor where they mark it up after the marked up, so 3 times marked up, right? But yeah, those products that also aren't always that great. They'll have proprietary blends where you're like, just stop, like, please, you're not fooling everybody. But they've gotten away with it for a long time, and I kind of feel like the jig is up. Like, there's not going to be much left after these companies and the consumer really starts to question it and say, well, I'm not comfortable buying a product that you're not willing to disclose what's in it, right? Like, that's where it's going, right? You see it. I mean, even Amazon has really stepped up their game in lab requirements and testing. I mean, they want you to be compliant. They do. Because they don't want to be known as they don't want to be known as a junk platform for supplements. Because people can get hurt. That's the risk. Is there actually is the risk of injury. If somebody gets salmonella, if someone gets a mold or some type of fungus or something, and there's an opportunistic infection in the body, they can get sick. If you see what's happening right now with this outbreak across the United States mostly, but the Tolar farms and some of these other places where they're saying that there's a cyclosporus outbreak, it's a parasite. People are getting pretty sick. I mean, they're calling it that. There's been a few deaths. And so you're talking about a greens product, right? This is whether it's a lettuce or a jalapeno or whatever. But you're talking about a food product, right? And so when you're looking at supplements, remember, there is risk. And the burden, unfortunately, is on the consumer. There's not a lot you can do other than now that you can ask these questions. So you can start to now figure out which companies that you want to buy from and who you should be cautious of. So I think that's an important takeaway message. And then the second thing, and I'm going to drive this one home, is the outcomes, right? It's focusing on the dosing, focusing on the therapeutic benefit of the product. Yes, it might be in the food category, but we have a ton of evidence in dietary supplements. There is a lot of scientific literature supporting the use of dietary supplements. Many of the supplements that we use and market and talk about are actually used as drugs. Believe it or not, they're used as drugs. A lot of them. Your B vitamins are used as drugs. Your magnesium that Ben just talked about is used as a drug to help treat high blood pressure in pregnant women if they get admitted to the hospital with preeclampsia. I mean, you got vitamin D. It's used as a drug and a different form of drug, which is interesting because the drug form of vitamin D they use is less bioavailable. And that's crazy. We use cholecalciferol. The drug market uses ergocalciferol. And by the way, that one converts to a hormone. So again, taking all this into consideration, looking at dosing, looking at therapeutic outcomes, understanding how and what it's doing inside the body. So that in the pharmacy world is called pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics. So what the drug does to the body and what the body does to the drug. Well, that does the same thing. We're talking about metabolizing and breaking down supplements. But if you take vitamin D as a vitamin, boom, take it in your belly, goes in your stomach, absorbs into your bloodstream, goes to your kidney, eventually gets to your kidney, and it gets converted to a hormone. So that might sound like, oh, that sounds complicated science, but the point is, I'm just trying to drive home, is how important some of these molecules are in science. And they're also, most of them are essential. What does essential mean? It means you don't get them, your body doesn't make them. That's what it means. Essential vitamins and minerals, your body does not make them. You must, 100, you have to get them from diet. And diet includes, you got it, supplements. So do you think you're getting enough magnesium? Do you really do? Do you? Because the recommended daily allowances, guys, are only to keep you from getting sick. Does that mean optimal? That doesn't mean optimal to me. Optimal levels, generally speaking, are much higher. Vitamin D levels are much higher than the lab ranges they give you if you go to get a lab work. Optimal is usually much higher. Magnesium is usually much higher. So the dosing really, really matters. And again, another big focus of what I do is to ensure that you guys are getting the highest quality product, and obviously with the business sense and everything that we've put into this at the lowest price, and then of course, getting people healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. That's the message. So, Ben, I'm going to send it back to you if you're ready.
Awesome. I'm always ready. Good stuff. Dr. Ryan, thank you so much. Yes, highest quality products, lowest prices, and an awesome. I mean, Dr. Ryan puts in so much passion, time, effort, energy into creating every one of these products, and every one serves its own purpose. And guys, we've got some awesome stuff. Dr. Ryan, before I keep rocking here, give me one of your favorite products today.
I got to go with collagen, man. For me, it's collagen. I use collagen every single day. I put it in my smoothies because it's easy, but I also would drink it plain because it's unflavored, it's very pure, but it also has other awesome ingredients in it. And the collagen peptides is interesting. It's like what do we call it, Ben? It's not the framework of the body. It's like the exoskeleton, because it's so strong. It's the most abundant protein in the body, and it really does. It's the lattice work, or what am I thinking of? Either way, that is an incredibly powerful protein. It's very important for everything: hair, skin, and nails. But also blood vessels. Think about that. The eyes, everything. So it's involved in most parts of almost every tissue of the body, including your organs. We added these other awesome branded ingredients too: polynol, preflex, and velocitol. And those are awesome for joint recovery, mobility, even pain scale, pain response. There's a lot of benefit in that product for mobility purposes. So I think that's going to be my product of choice today, Ben.
Awesome, love it. Can't argue with that. One of my favorite products as well. And yes, everyone knows collagen for the hair, skin, and nails benefit. Helps grow your hair, helps your skin be nice and clear, helps your nails grow fast. And I notice all those things, but I take it for the joint support. And these branded ingredients that Dr. Ryan put in, the Opera Flex specifically, along with the Velocitol and the Polynol. But the Opera Flex is a clinically studied ingredient, and we should post those stats because it's something crazy. Like, and we're allowed to say these statistics.
We are.
You guys can too. But it's like 70% less joint pain in 6 months or something like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you have those stats in front of you?
Not in front of me, but I do know you're referencing.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's something like that. We should definitely post it. Or you can even ask ChatGPT how much joint pain, discomfort, or whatever can I get from Opera Flex. And the dosage we use in here is awesome. It's a pretty flavorless collagen. If you mix it just with water, it has like a light tea taste. I mix it with my super greens. I'm actually drinking it right now, almost finished with my cup. Stir it with my fork. That's how I do it. But awesome stuff, Dr. Ryan. I'm going to do something I've never done before. So sometimes people put comments here in, it wasn't a question for me. Oh man, you got me all excited. I was going to ask a question anyway. Okay. I even prepared a whole poll for this question, but someone commented, "Hi Ben, you're so energetic. How old are you? What products are you taking? Will you please share with us?" And then the same person comments, "Ben, sorry, my question's for the older guy, Nodder."
Oh.
So
may I answer it?
Before I turn it over to Nodder, awesome, Nodder. Super stoked to hear that. Nodder's always had good energy, but I'm going to tell you what products I take every day. I'm 50 years old, and I take probably 15 of these products every day. I start the morning with our multivitamin and our vitamin D3 with K2. Those are my first two. Before I go to the gym, I mix 3 of these together. My E3 pre-workout, our creatine plus HMB, and my favorite, our Super Red, best cardiovascular health product ever created. So these 3 go in a glass of water together, mix them all up, tastes delicious, gets me fired up for my workout. I also often, and I am wearing one right now here on my hip, I'll take it off so you guys can see it, our energy patch. I love our energy patch. I'm going to unstick it here. Sorry, it's on my hip. I used one, but this energy focus patch is awesome, and I love it. I use it most days when I remember to put it on in the morning before the gym. So that's another one. So we're at 6 right now. Come back from the gym, and I drink my recovery drink is my plant-based protein. I love the plant-based. A lot of people love our whey protein isolate with colostrum. This tastes delicious as well, and it is awesome. I don't know. I just love the vanilla whey protein. Plant-based protein. That's my go-to. After my workout, so what are we at now? 7 products. A lot of times I will mix a scoop of our fiber in with looking for a bag of fiber. Don't have one here. In with my protein. After that, then I drink my super greens and collagen mix. And along with that, I take my Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss and my probiotic gut support. So what are we at now? 10. I also, before I go to the gym, so I alternate. One day I'll take my methylene blue. I usually take this after the gym, like before these calls, or our NAD plus strips, which I did take this morning on the way to the gym. So I don't know what we're at now. Okay, moving on. I drink our essential aminos. Before I actually drink this with my dinner, and I actually mix another scoop of collagen in with my essential aminos. So I take 2 scoops of collagen a day, sometimes 3. The joint support from this product is amazing. Like, it's so noticeable, and when I stop taking it for like a week, because I go on vacation and I forget to bring it, I notice my joints start hurting. So I keep it going. Ryan tells me to, what do you call it? To just overdo the collagen at the beginning at least, Ryan, to build it up in your system.
Stack.
What do you call it?
Stacking or something?
Oh, I front load it. I can front
Loading
dose. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe at your first order of collagen, maybe get 2 bags to front load it to take 2 scoops a day. But I just do 2 scoops every day just to keep it going. And it's protein. It's all positive. You're not going to overdo it, especially not with 2 or 3 scoops a day. And then at night, I take my Factor 4 anti-inflammatory along with my magnesium, ultra magnesium complex. Sometimes I take my CBN sleep gummies, and I think that pretty much covers it. I use our ageless. This is instant youth, but I use our ageless anti-aging serum a lot. Like for sunburn, for just skin issues. I don't know. I like our ageless. We've got a whole line of awesome skincare products. But Nana, the question was for you. So what do you take?
All right. Well, thank you very much for saying all that, ladies and gentlemen. I am 61 years old. I'm 10 years older than Ben. Sorry about the background noise. This is what I drank this morning. Every morning I start with the E3 because I don't drink coffee. I'm just not the coffee guy. My wife is the one that's hooked on Livegood coffee. I do this for my brain, so I have this. What I start the morning with right around 5 a.m. And then during the day, brother and ladies and gentlemen, I just munch on it. I carry some of the pills with me. There are certain things I do not take, the female ones. But believe it or not, I take everything else. But what do I start my morning with? Because I'm not a coffee drinker, are these 3. Most of the time, I also add a scoop of our greens. Especially with what's been going on in the news lately. We're not building a business on fear or anything like that, but the fact that a lot of people are concerned about what's been going on with the vegetables and all that, I've been actually using more of our greens because we still need the, what we need that comes from our greens, especially than what we get from the marketplace. So yeah, and then on top of that, every other day, I rotate between methylene blue, like today, and then NAD plus. So that's, basically I take everything except for the ladies one, but I start my morning. Usually this is my setup. And during the day, I cannot bend. That magnesium, you guys hit the nail on the head. When you don't take it for 2 or 3 days, your body starts missing it. It's amazing. But yeah, all of those other ones are just during the day, but this is what I'm on right now as we speak. But thank you for the kind words. Back to you, brother.
Awesome. I also take a lot of hydration amplifier. I usually use at least 1 or 2 of these a day just to stay hydrated, keep those electrolytes. Oh, I've also been using our Osteo Complete a lot because I banged my elbow mountain biking, and my chiropractor said, he's like, do you guys have a bone support product? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you should be taking it. So I've been taking this the last few weeks consistently as well. But yeah, awesome stuff, awesome products. All right, I know you guys are on this call to learn about the income opportunity, the money, the compensation plan, all of that stuff, so let's talk about that. If you are a pre-enrollee in our Power Line, that means you've seen thousands and thousands of members join this week. Thursday is our cutoff day. That's why we do these calls today, on Thursday. At midnight tonight, everyone who becomes a member moves to the top of that power line above everyone who hesitates and is then placed in our matrix part of the compensation plan. Now, it's a 2x15 matrix. I'm not going to go into great detail, but give you the gist. So 2x means everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place for everyone else to go is under the ones who are already in there. So anyone who goes through in that matrix, whether you introduce them to someone else, you will get paid on them. So even one person in your matrix who goes to work and builds a team could very realistically be earning you hundreds of dollars a month, again, whether you enrolled them or not. If you want to make even more, just by enrolling 2 people, that gets you to our bronze rank. That literally triples your income potential in the compensation plan. Because now you get to tap into the matching bonuses part of the comp plan. That is the big stuff. That's where you can make hundreds, even a couple $1,000s a month without doing anything, which is awesome. But if you want to make the $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month checks, you got to go to work. You got to enroll people. You got to share it. And it's very easy. Again, when over 30% of our affiliates are in profit, are having success, are seeing results, are achieving ranks, that shows you what's going on. I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. But what that means is now you're tapping into the matching bonuses. Everyone you personally enroll, you're going to match their entire matrix check 50%. Everyone they enroll, you get to match. They enroll, they enroll, they enroll. Infinite levels deep. It's called infinity generation or generational infinity matching bonuses, which means you can match people on your 50th level, your 100th level, your 1,000th level as you advance in rank, depending on how many people are between you and where they fall in your matrix and all that stuff. But very generous, very lucrative compensation plan. Unlike most companies that make you buy $80 or $100 or $150 a month worth of products, we have no product purchase requirement. We make the highest quality supplements and sell them for just a few dollars above cost. We don't mark up the price of the products to pay out big commissions. That's how we keep the product prices so low and affordable so people can get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. Instead, we have a membership model, $9.95 a month. So each product has 2 prices, $34.95 retail, $19.95 member price, for example. Our magnesium, I think, is $19.95 retail, $9.95 for members. So just if you're buying one product, you're saving more than $10 a month to be a member anyway. So $9.95 a month, that is what the commissions are paid out on. And we pay out about 85% of that $10 a month. And because it's so easy to share with 2 million people, it doesn't sound like you can pay out a lot in $10, but when you multiply that by 2 million people and how easy it is for people to come in and share, that's why we have so many people. Our diamonds are averaging over $10,000 a month, and we've got over 200 diamonds in the company. We've got people making over $50,000 a month, yes, on a little $10 a month program, and we've got over 30% of our affiliates in profit. Tons of people making $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,500 a month in additional income on a very powerful program that really everybody needs. And so everyone needs Livegood for 2 reasons. Number one, everyone needs supplements. If you're going to buy supplements, why not get the highest quality products at the best prices at Livegood? Why pay more for lower quality products? And number 2, we've got 2 million members. As we grow to 20, 30, 50, 100 million members, again, the only place for those people to go is under the ones who are already in there. Even if Nodder is 10% right, and we don't hit 100 million, we only hit 10 million. That's 8 million more people that are going in the matrix under the ones who are already in there. Just in case that happens, you might not want to miss out on it. And on top of that, it'll give you the opportunity to get the best products at the best prices. You're going to save more than you're spending anyway and have an opportunity to make a lot of money. And guess what? You're going to meet other people that also need supplements, that have a heart and need our Super Reds, that have a gut and need our Super Greens, that sleep, that need our magnesium. One of our best-selling products, our black seed oil. They call it the remedy for everything but death. Need to lose weight? This is the best body composition improvement formula on the planet. Our lean, $19.95 for members of Livegood. Nodder said he's not a coffee drinker, but we've got the best USDA certified organic weight management coffee with brain boosting mushrooms, and it tastes delicious. On the Planet, whole line of skincare products, hormone support products, gut support products, vitamins, anti-inflammatories, just everything to help you guys get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, backed by full third-party documentation at amazing prices. The hardest thing to do is decide which products you want to get, because there are so many that are so exciting that you're going to want to take, just like our Himalayan Shilajit and Organic Sea Moss, one of my favorites, our E3. If you guys work out, this is the best pre-workout product ever. Super clean, super healthy, super powerful. It's got about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, plus some other branded ingredients in here that really make it super powerful. But yeah, and we've got some awesome stuff rolling out as well. So here's what you need to do. 3 things. Actually, I'm going to add 4. 4 things. Number 1, lock in your position. Become a member and an affiliate. It's a one-time $40 fee to be an affiliate. That allows you to earn unlimited compensation, unlimited income forever with Livegood. One-time $40 and $9.95 a month. So you're looking at $49.95 today, $9.95 a month, or if you want to pay for the year, save $20, get 2 months free, $99.95 plus the $40, which is $139.95 today. You don't have to worry about it for another year. That's number 1. Lock in your position. Go to any of the emails you've gotten from Livegood. Click on the link that says click here to join now, and do that first. Number 2, order your products. Guys, go to our product page, go to the shop page, learn about some of the products. At the very, very least, get our Daily Essentials pack. These 3 products, $29.95. Less than $1 a day for 3 supplements you absolutely need to be taking on a daily basis. Most of us are not getting enough out of our daily diet. If you want to take it a step further, I highly recommend, this is our number 2 best-selling product, our Factor 4 anti-inflammatory, the only anti-inflammatory product of its kind that includes the 4 anti-inflammatory ingredients we've got in here: fish oil, curcumin, CoQ10, and garlic. You literally have to buy 2 or 3 different products to get everything you get in one bottle of our Factor 4. Again, if you're a coffee drinker, can't go wrong with this. I think $17.95 for 30 scoops. Don't pay $3 or $5 for Starbucks. It's not even organic when you can get a scoop for 75 cents, something like that, or a whole cup of better, healthier, more delicious coffee than anything else out there. So that's number 2. Number 1, lock in your position. Number 2, order your products. Number 3, share with a few people. If you do that tonight, you can actually, because it's noon right now, our cutoff is midnight tonight, you've got the rest of the day to find 2 people, hit that first rank of bronze, get into profit already, get your money back, and start earning. So that's number 3. And number 4, and 3 and 4 could be switched if you want. If you want to go on our call tomorrow and then start building later, or 3 is kind of optional, but 1 and 2 are not optional. Lock in your position, order your products. And then join us tomorrow for we call it our Firestarter Friday call. It is at noon, just like today. You can find that link in your back office under webinars. We've got a lot of exciting things to talk about. It's our weekly update call. And since this is the first one of the new month, right? Oh, did I miss? Yeah, I missed last week's. I forgot to give you guys the weekly monthly numbers. So we get a recap of all the top 10 selling products in July. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about our fundraising program. We're going to talk about some new products that are about to launch, like our awesome overnight oats product, or Power Oats, along with our coffee creamer, some other stuff that Dr. Ryan's working on, so you get to hear about that, some other awesome updates, and a little bit of training. So that call is going to be awesome. Find it, again, in your webinars link in your back office once you become a member. And then if you want to start sharing it with people, that's awesome. You can even invite people on that call tomorrow if you want to as well. So lock in your spot, order some products. Definitely join us tomorrow on the call if you want to start building. Go out there and start sharing. Also learn about our fundraising program as a whole new element to what we're doing here with Livegood, a whole new kind of product category, if you will, not just selling products or now we're selling the opportunity for schools, nonprofit organizations, sports clubs, churches to be able to raise money for their organizations by purchasing the highest quality products or sharing them with their friends, family, grandma, aunt, uncle, to support them in their school or their sports team or whatever it may be. So that is another very exciting initiative that we just launched. That's all we got. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome aboard, and order your products. Give me one product you want people to order today, Nodder.
E3.
E3.
Love it. Nodder's favorite. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
This one.
Delicious.
Great energy throughout the day. I wouldn't
Yeah.
take it too late in the day, though, because
No.
although Nodder like, how many times a day do you drink your E3, Nodder?
Okay, I gotta be very quiet about this because my wife is starting to hide this in a locked cabinet. This and the Reds. I take this twice a day. She thinks I take it once a day. Hey, dude, 80 cents a scoop, bro. 80 cents a scoop. Come on. 5-hour energy is $4.
Awesome. Yeah, I just take it in the morning, and it powers my workout. And
Morning
I go
time.
back, still have energy. It's awesome. Yes, that's all we got. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Welcome aboard. Keep rocking. You guys are on fire. Numbers are
All right.
ranking
Yes,
this week.
right.
And, dude, I'll tell you what, Nodder.
It's amazing.
This fundraising program, it's funny, just the whole different levels of, I don't know what you call it, excitement, yes.
Engagement is a complete, it's a
just
complete another
I
animal.
guess, like,
Yeah.
reason that people are joining, because now it's it kind of is like a new company, like a new program that people can get involved in. So it's almost like a brand new launch of an established company that's dominating the industries, and now they can get in and market it on a whole another scale. So yeah, it's interesting how many more, like, just not just the memberships and product orders continue to go up. I mean, we can't stop that. That's just going to continue to go. But the affiliate side this week, we've had a lot of affiliate signups compared to previous.
Lot.
I mean, we still have a ton of affiliates joining, but this week has been especially like a significant increase. And I credit it, whatever, to the fundraising program, because I think it is attracting a lot of people who maybe were not considering Livegood as a business opportunity before, maybe have been buying products, and now, because of this opportunity, and because it just makes it that much easier. I mean, instead of having, it's just as easy to enroll, to give away a fundraising program to a school that has 3,000 students as it is to sign up one person in your organization. So now, 3,000 students, if each one knows 5 people who they are going to introduce to Livegood to raise money for their school, you're talking about potentially 5,000 people from one contact that in many cases is even easier to recruit than one new member or affiliate.
Bravo.
So I think people are recognizing that and seeing that as a big opportunity, because that's never happened before in network marketing, where you basically sign up one person, it turns into 5. I mean, yes, there's duplication, but you know what I mean.
Duplication, the old and old now. Dude,
No,
it's a
we
value.
have duplication, so yes, one person can turn into 5,000, but when you get a school that already has, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 kids, whatever, it's it's like boom. We're gonna see people hitting our ranks of diamond and crown diamond in like a month. No exaggeration. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that tomorrow, but really excited to see all those numbers. You guys are the best. Thank you for believing. Thank you for seeing the vision, sharing the mission, helping change the world, helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, generate some additional income in their spare time from home, and again, help other people all over the world. You guys rock. That's all we've got. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.